Greetings everyone, welcome back to the Olight Universe channel. Today we have another Olight review for you guys. Today the Olight Freyr, or Freyr, however you want to pronounce it, built for all multicolor tactical light. At least that's what Olight says. 360 meter throw, 1750 max output. Nice box, magnetic clip. As always, Olight does a great job with packaging. Comes with instructions, a case, a light diffuser, a charger, clip. So very nice packaging as always. This particular light is not for sale at olightstore.com. It is a discontinued item. So you are able to find this light on eBay or one of the group pages on Facebook, Olight Buy Sell Trade. Technotoys.com on eBay may have this light. I know there's a few in orange that are available. Since it's a discontinued item, the price will be a little bit higher than when it first came out. But this is a discontinued item. I am going to do this review because I have had this light for a few years and it does deserve, in my opinion, its own video. I think 50-50, 50% of the people hate this light, 50% like this light. Once you use it, you can see that it was designed for a specific group of people, and I think that it didn't please the majority of the Olight users, so Olight discontinued the light, and the user interface has been upgraded. It's very similar to the new Javelot. It's not the same light, but it's very similar in size and shape. So I think, although it is an outdated light as far as user interface, I think there still is a purpose for this light. And it is available to pick up if it fits into your niche. On the back, gives you a little bit about the light, features, specifications, and then package contents. Alright, we're going to set this aside and we will focus on the light itself. It comes with this nice case. Here is the light, the Olight Freyr. You might see a few scratches or blemishes. I have had this for a couple years. So let's get into it. Bezel. Blue bezel has holes, so if you put the light down, the light will shine through the holes. All right. Bezel, strike bezel, glass lens inside, then the optic lens, then the lens bracket. LED housing, switch, side switch. There is a pocket clip that would go on. Batteries inside. It's the proprietary Olight rechargeable battery. The body, the knurling, and the tail cap. So those are the components of this light. The bezel is not aggressive, but it is noticeable. And then if you look closely, you can see red, green, blue, white. And then right here is almost like a first generation proximity sensor that you can reprogram to turn off on this light, because when it is on, it is very aggressive. It will not let you go on high. It will reduce the output of the LED. So to get this off, you press the side switch about 15 times as long as the battery's in and the light is on. And as long as you don't remove that battery, that proximity sensor will not go off. But if you replace the battery, you'll have to do that all over again. I think there is a program that will allow you to permanently get rid of that proximity sensor. So you can see very nice heat dissipation grooves here. Laser etched with the usual. Knurling is grippy. Nice. Tail cap is the older style. As you can see, it's raised. On the newer lights, they have it flat, so that's been redesigned. This light you can use with the tail cap or the side switch, whichever you prefer, and then unscrew the tail cap to get to the battery. All right, and what are we working with here? We have the 21700 5000 mAh battery, so the big boy. All right. Machining is nice, sealed, IPX8 waterproof, drop proof. So let me turn some lights off here. So to use this light, you can either use the tail cap, press and hold for on. There's a low and a high. If you press hard, it will stay on for low and for high. But you can also just tap and hold and it'll go off. So tap and hold off, tap and hold high, low, tap aggressive for high and low. So you can use that. You cannot get to the colors with the tails, it's just the white. So if you want to get to the colors, you just press, and there's a battery indicator on this, just like the newer versions. Greater than 75% is green, yellow 50%, and then it will show you the red for low. All right. So this is obviously red. Press and hold, you'll get green. Press and hold, blue. Press and hold, white. Now, to get to the different white levels, you double click. High, double click low. If you want to press and hold from off, you get moonlight. So on white, you have moonlight, low, and high. Double click, sends you through all the white LED phases. And then just press and hold for the different colors. Red, green, double click is white again. So anytime you double click, you'll get back to white. Press and hold, you'll get to the colors. Red, green. Press and hold. Let's get out of there. Red, green, blue. White, red, green, blue, white. So press and hold for color changes, double tap for white LED changes. All right, and then the tail cap. From an off position, it's just like all the others. Press and hold for moonlight. Now, it does come with this diffuser traffic wand. It fits nicely and secure on the end of the light. And then you just press and hold to get whatever color you want. So you can use it if you're security, if you're a police officer, if you're a firefighter, whatever, to direct traffic, to alert people, whatever the purpose is that you would need this. Red, green, blue. So it is a nice feature. I don't know how much people are going to use this unless you fit into this category of needing this. So some people say it's a waste that this light offers these features, but how many people are actually going to use this for a light wand? So it is a niche product, and that takes away from the amount of people that are going to find use for the light. Now, you can hunt with it. The red, the green, the blue, you can spot blood with it. The red light is very high output. So it's almost not beneficial at night because the lumens is so high. So it almost hurts your eyes in a way. And I think that was one of the drawbacks of this light as well. So it does work good if you want to take a walk at night and you want to change from colors. You can point it at the ground and the whole ground will be illuminated. So it does make you very visible if you're walking at night. So that's a benefit of this light. It is a high output too, 1750 lumens on high. So You have the ability to have the light activated with the tail switch immediately on high, and that is a great feature. It does fit nicely in your hands. It's not too heavy. It's a great design. I think the user interface could be better, but for me, it works. The one drawback that I have is when you put the light in the case, it moves around. And to me, that just makes the case useless. Nobody wants the light jiggling around like that. So you have to put the light in the diffuser for it to fit snugly. And you may not want to do that. I think that is a bad design feature. People want to have the light. They're not necessarily going to use this. They want the light in the case so they can put it on their belt or their backpack, and they don't want it to be moving around like that. So that is one drawback of this light. The case could be better designed. The case itself is very well made, very rugged. It has this nice magnetic clip, but they should have made it fit snug. They were probably trying to so you could use this at all times, so you would always have it. I get what they were trying to do, but most people aren't going to use this at all times. This is a very niche thing. So when you want to grab this light, the light has a great throw and a great LED. We want it to be put in the case, snug fit, and take it with us. So there are some drawbacks to this light. That's probably why it's discontinued. But I think that it does, if you're an Olight collector, I think that it does have some value. So it is worth having. The price of it is collector status now because it's so rare and it's hard to find. So you're going to be looking at $200 on eBay for a brand new one, if you can find them. That is double the price of when it first came out. So I think it's still worth getting and holding on to because it does have some nice features, but I don't think it's a mainstream light, and that's probably why it's discontinued. All right, let's go over some of the specs of this light. It's about the size of a dollar bill, so if you had that dollar bill flat on the table, it would be the size of the dollar bill. 6500K for the emitter. The Olight doesn't specifically say what kind of LED it is, but on some of the chat boards, it's an SST40 for the LED. So you'll get more of a, it's not a true circular, you can kind of see it there. It's hard with the lights on, but it's not a true circular. There, you can see it's more square. So that's one of the drawbacks for people as well. When you're shining this LED, it's not circular, it's more square. There are 3 color emitters on the outside edge by the proximity sensor, and then the white beam is in the middle. 1750 lumens, 850 lumens, and 300 lumens on low. Moonlight is 5 lumens. And then 360 meter throw, 150 meter throw, and 19 meter throw for the Moonlight. The red, green, blue lights, the red is 30 lumens, green 60 lumens, blue 25 lumens. So it is pretty hefty for the red, the 30 lumens. It's pretty bright. 32,400 candela, 1.5 meter drop, IPX8 waterproof. Comes in at 202 grams or 7 ounces. So it does have some weight to it, definitely. 4 colors. Testing that was done on the light all came out what's advertised. It does have the MCC charging system, so just like all the other ones, the magnetic charger will be on the back. Or let's see if we can fit it on the Amino. Yes, fits good on the Amino. So same charging capability, 2 amp power source, 5000 mAh milliamp battery. Charging time is 4 hours. So it's a big battery. Battery indicator light, green is greater than 75%, orange is 75 to 30, and then if it turns red, it will be less than 30% remaining in your battery. When you use the moonlight mode, the battery indicator will only be active when the battery is below 10%. So, I think the pros to this are the milling. It's a beautiful light. The nice heat dissipation on the head here. It fits good. It's a good size. The UI is easy, but I think that it's different than some of the Olights. This was the first light to have a UI that was maybe a little different than what we've been used to, and the proximity sensor can be disabled, so that's definitely a pro to this. Con, the red LED is a bit bright, and then there's no glass lens on top of the plastic inside. So it is what it is advertised. It's nothing better. It is the same Olight quality. I mean, look at I've used this for years now, and look at the quality. It's held up immaculately. I've taken this camping, walks, everywhere. And I mean, it does say something about the quality of these Olights, regardless of the UI or the specs or some of the design features. I mean, they're always going to try to improve those things, but it still is useful and it does serve a purpose. So if you can find one, I would recommend getting one if you're an Olight fan. If it's your first time buying Olights, probably not the light for you. So that is our review today. Olight Freyr with the traffic cone. Pretty cool. Got that on crooked. Some nice features. Bright LED quality product. Does come with all the accessories. Look for it if you're an Olight collector, and get it and keep it and use it. If you have any comments, questions, if you would like to review a specific Olight from past or present, leave a comment. Let me know which one you would like to see. Like and subscribe. Go to olightstore.com, pick up an Olight. Go to Techno Toys on eBay. He has 14,000 items, and a lot of them are Olights. Knives, lights, patches, swag. So go pick yourself up an Olight product at one of those places. Do a review yourself, and we will see you on the next review. Have a great day.